Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel at Official Almost Studios that will help you understand cryptocurrency. Well, if you have been making use of a PC or a phone or any digital tech, I know you must have seen something that says API and you must have been wondering what an API really is. Well, today I'm going to be explaining to you what an API really is on the Gate.io platform with using Gate.io API. And also let's just hop right into it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up for this video and subscribe to my channel. So let's move into that, guys. So the first thing you need to do now is to go to your gate.io page. So now, and let's go to this place that says more and scroll through to this place that says developers API. So basically this is mostly used by developers, so that is why maybe they tagged it developer gate.io developer API. So now, what is an API? I know that's what you should be you will be asking. So now I'm going to try as much as possible to give a very simple explanation to what an API is. I'll try to give simple and brief explanations to make it easy for everyone to understand. So now let's go. Now, an API, as you all know, an API is the acronym for application program interface. So whenever you see API, it means application program interface. I've really been doing a lot of learning, so just so I make this video for you guys. So now this API, you have different APIs for spot and margin trading, perpetual trading, delivery, and the rest of it for the on Gate.io. So now the API in itself is the application program interface, which is a software intermediary that allows two applications to talk to each other. For instance, that now that you're making use of Gateio and you want to send an instant message, like you want to buy or you want to sell on Gate.io, or you are using an API for any transaction you make, or for any transaction, for any inquiry, for any inquiry you make on Gate.io, you are making use of API. Like I say, it is called an application programming interface. So guys, that is just a brief intro of what an API is. Now the example, I think I can use something like okay, let's say when you use an application on your mobile phone. I'm just trying to break it down for you so that you get to understand what an API really means. So now, when you get to use an application on your mobile phone, the application connects to the internet. For instance, when you're using your Gate.io mobile app, the mobile app connects to the internet and sends data to the server. So the server then retrieves that data. That's the mobile app sends. For instance, okay, normally when you tap on your Gate.io mobile app, you have already sent a signal that you want to access this. So it sends so it connects to the internet and it sends a signal to the server. So the server then retrieves the data, interprets it, perform the necessary actions, and send it back to your phone. For instance, you tap on your Gate.io and say, when you open your mobile app, your Gate.io mobile app, and you want to check your wallet balance. So when you tap on your wallet balance, it loads. It signifies it's more like sending a signal to the server, to the website, that yes, I want to check my balance. So once it receives that signal, it will process your transaction. It will process your, same goes for buying. It will process your transaction that you want to buy a project, that you want to sell. It will process it and give you back an interpretation. When it must have sold, it will interpret it for you that it has sold, that you have bought. When you are buying, it will interpret to you that it has bought. So this is just what the API does. So it necessarily is necessarily the essence of the API is to interpret your data and present it to you, so with the information you wanted to, in a readable way, so it makes it easier for you to read instead of you seeing code, because I know that a lot of us may not know how to code. So now the API interpret those code and send it back to us in a way that we read it. Okay, let me use this example. Like now, okay, let's imagine you are sitting at a table in a restaurant. Okay, imagine you go to a restaurant and you're sitting down at a table with a menu of choices to order from. Now you have your menu to order from, and the kitchen is the part of the system that will prepare your order. Now now the only thing that is missing out is the critical link to communicate your order to the kitchen. So now, how do you communicate your order to the kitchen? The only way to communicate your order to the kitchen and for the kitchen to communicate to you is by using the API. So the API is more like an intermediary. So now with the API, now using this scenario of you staying in the restaurant and the kitchen waiting to communicate with the kitchen, the API here is going to be the waiter. It is the waiter that is always available for you to call on to tell the waiter, this is what I want. The waiter will now send the message to the kitchen, and in return bring back your order from the kitchen to you. So this is what this is basically what an API is. It is more like an intermediary that interprets, that explains our what we want, guys. So this is just it. I hope you understand this and now begin to make your transaction on gate.io. So I hope you understand what an API is, which means almost all the activities, not just on gate.io, but in all the mobile devices you make use of, or even the live scenario that I used as an example. So you now know what an API stands for. So guys, this is just it. I'm going to be teaching you lots of other things as brought from gate.io and cryptocurrency at large. So don't forget to give us a thumbs up for this video and subscribe to my channel. See you in my next class. Bye.